and welcome to the channel. Today's going to be the first and hopefully a lot of episodes, but it's all going to depend on you guys. But this is one I've titled Sub Setups, and it's going to be the setups you guys have come up with and that you're currently using, because I understand obviously that everyone has their own tastes, and what I want to get a feel for is what you guys are using, what you think works really well, and then give it a go myself and put it out to everyone so they can see what you're up to. For now, the way this is going to work is I just encourage you to use the comment section down below the video and let me know if there's any particular setups you're very proud of, and from there you can then send photos over to my Instagram account, which is currently on screen there at beasted_gaming, or alternatively get in touch with me on the PlayStation app itself and send photos over via the messenger there. Now that's exactly what Kade has done with this particular build, and what I will do with all of your builds if you're sending them through to me is obviously give you full credit. It's got nothing to do with me. I have not attempted to change this in any way. I've just taken what he sent me and used it to my best abilities, and we're going to come up with a little test here that's going to then sort of pit all of your builds against each other. Like I've said a lot of times, I am quite a busy guy. I certainly don't get as much time as I would like to do all these YouTube videos. So just be patient if you do send one through. I will get to it as soon as I can, or I'll message you if it's going to be a really long time and let you know, obviously, a rough idea of how long it's going to take me to get it done. But like I said, this series could go really far. It could work really well, but it is all down to you guys and what you've come up with. And I will encourage you, don't be shy. At the end of the day, if you're worried that you've done something and it's not good enough, it doesn't matter, because I'm willing to give anything a go. And like I say, we've got a little test here to sort of put them up against one another, which I'm just going to go over now. So when I first started playing GT Sport, there was only one drift trial that I ever used, and that was actually Dragon Trail. So I've decided to revive that a little bit. I haven't used it for a very long time, but I figured for these builds it would be a great short sort of test of each car. Now, there's no specific rules really around this, and obviously it's not scientific in any way, shape or form, because it's just me playing with your builds and just seeing how I can do. Now, with Kade's one, obviously this is going to be the first one that I'm doing, so we'll use it as a benchmark as such. But with this one, I literally just played for 5 minutes, and that was it. So as many runs as I could do in 5 minutes. There was lots of them where I was spinning out, lots of them where I wasn't getting a complete run. However, what I've done is actually taken the top 5 runs from that, and obviously the highest one is going to be the benchmark to beat from now on. So the run you've just seen there was my best run, and as you can see, I got 10,059 as my highest score. Now that is a really good score for this section of track, or I think it is. It beat everything that I'd actually done previously, but like I say, I haven't actually tried this for many months. But like I say, we're going to use that a bit like the Top Gear test track results. We'll put Kade up there at the top for now. He's number 1 with 10,059. Bring forth what you've created, and I'll have a go with that and see if we can beat him. What I'll do now is take you straight over to Kade's setup so we can check out what he came up with. So with this one, you won't need any mileage points at all actually. Power level, he's just left at level 1 there, but taking it to the top at 109%, which gives you 590 horsepower. I've got to agree, it feels great at that power. Weight reduction wise, he's left it on 1, but he's actually taken it up slightly to 103. Traction control, he's left at 0. Now you've got comfort hards, both front and rear. Brake balance is set to 0. Ride height, he's dropped it all the way down at 55 on the front and 65 on the rear. Now the frequency is set to 3 and 3. Anti-roll bar is 7 on the front and 3 on the back. The compression is 55 front and rear, and the rebound is 85 front and rear. Now the camber angle on this one is set to 3 on the front and 3 on the back. Toe angle is out 0.25 and in 0.5 on the rear. Downforce he's set all the way down to the bottom here, so you've got 300 on the front and 700 on the rear. And the differential, I'm not sure if he's adjusted this at all. It's fully customized. It's set to 20, 40 and 30, so just check that when you're putting these in. Transmission he's set to fully customized, and it's 162 mph. Everything else, as far as I'm aware, is exactly stock, but just take a look down here because I've got this exactly how he's had it, and that should be everything you need. Now at first I did struggle a little bit with this, but I think it's because naturally as I'm making my own setups I'm starting to learn the car as I go, whereas with this obviously I've just gone straight in with the settings as they are. But as I've used it more and more, I've actually come to really like it. It works really well. It has the same issues that a lot of cars within the GT3 category have, which is the downforce side of things, which can hamper you a little bit. But at the same time, the build seems to overcome that in a lot of cases. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So I would just like to say a huge thank you to Kade, and well done for coming up with such a good setup to kick us off. Hopefully a lot of you guys will be interested in this and you'll be getting in touch soon. And as you can see, what he's done there is very different from the kind of things I would normally do. You've got quite an extreme camber on the rear. He's also gone up with the weight rather than taking it down. So whatever you've come up with, like I say, don't be shy about it. Just send it over and I'll give it a go and we'll see how we get on with it. And as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do. There's loads of content like this coming out all the time. Use the comment section to let me know if there's any builds you want me to do, if there's any videos you'd like to see me do in the future, or if there's any other games you'd like to see me play as well. If you've enjoyed the video, please make sure you give it a like. It only takes you a split second, but it really helps these videos grow when you do it. I'll leave you with a few more clips of me messing around with Kade's setup, and I'll see you all on the next one.